Preparations are being put in place for a national event on Saturday dedicated to Christ and Our Lady. The Dominican Rosary Pilgrimage takes place Saturday at the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception in Washington, D.C. The full-day event brings the faithful together for Mass, Eucharistic Adoration, discussions on the importance of the Rosary, and the recitation of the Rosary. It concludes with a very special concert later that evening. And for more, we turn now to Father Patrick Briscoe, Dominican Friar, and one of the organizers of the event. Father, great to be with you today.
Thanks so much for having me on. I'm truly excited to talk about our Rosary Pilgrimage.
Oh my gosh, well, we're really grateful that you're here and that you're putting it on. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, this is a very new enterprise. Last year was the first year that we held this pilgrimage, and to our great joy, it was an immense surprise to us, actually. We had more than 3,000 pilgrims join us.
Wow.
So it comes out of our Dominican tradition, our great love for the Rosary, and we desired to have an event that brought people together who were enthusiastic about the order, about our charism, enthusiastic about the Rosary, who wanted a special day of prayer. So that's sort of the broad strokes of the origin of the event and what we were looking for last year. We didn't know what was going to happen. You know, again, we had no idea who was going to come, but then thousands came. The Basilica was full for our beautiful pilgrimage day. So
I love that. Talk to us about the history of the Rosary with the Dominican order, a long history going back to Saint Dominic.
Exactly. So pious traditions hold that Saint Dominic received the Rosary from Our Lady. We've got several popes on record about that. That's very nice. But one thing that we know and that we like to hold fast to is that Saint Dominic was keen on preaching the Rosary. And when you're preaching the Rosary, what you're really preaching are the mysteries of the life of Christ as seen through the eyes of the Virgin Mary. So Saint Dominic, when he picked up the Rosary, he encouraged people to pray the Rosary. In preaching the mysteries of the Rosary, he was really teaching the heart of the Catholic faith.
Oh, this is incredible. I know you have some other I don't want to say events, but things that are going on surrounding the event. Tell us about that.
It's going to continue to grow. That's the exciting thing. So this year, we're inaugurating, dedicating, blessing, to use the proper word, our new statue of Our Lady. So we've commissioned a beautiful work of art. She'll be one of the centerpieces of the pilgrimage. We've named the statue the Queen of the Most Holy Rosary, Regina Sanctissimi Rosarii, the Queen of the Most Holy Rosary. So we'll be dedicating that image, and she'll join the procession. So one of the highlights of the day is our praying of the Rosary in procession around the Basilica. So the friars move in procession around the Basilica as we pray. And we'll carry that statue, which we'll dedicate in that procession. And then to cap the day off, you know, a day packed with events and devotions and opportunities for prayer and really fraternity, just being with other Catholics. To cap the day off, we'll have a concert outside performed by our own Hillbilly Thomists, the great Dominican Friars bluegrass band.
They're so good.
Outside there. It'll be a ton of fun. And so what we're trying to propose is a vision for what a love for the Church can do, a whole way of life, people coming together with Our Lady and the Rosary at the center, but then to have a note of celebration and joy that really carries the day through. And I think the concert's really going to seal that at the end of the day. Yeah,
it sounds so exciting. I can tell you're so excited about it too. Where can folks go to get more information?
Well, they can find all about it online at rosarypilgrimage.org. Any of our Dominican channels, OP East or the website for the Dominican House of Studies, they all have information about the pilgrimage. And we are so looking forward to seeing all of our friends there. And in fact, viewers and friends of EWTN will be able to watch the Mass from the Basilica at the conclusion of the day there. So even EWTN will be a source for us.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you so much for coming on, telling us all about it. We're going to be praying for you and praying for some sunshine and good weather, too.
God bless you.